It's Savings Challenge Day. Today is the day that I get to stuff my mini savings challenges, and I am excited about it. Let's get into this video. Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Nita from the Almost Organized Hour, and we are on a mission to get organized in our finances through budgeting, cash stuffing, and savings challenges. If that is something that interests you, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button so that you can join the fam. We would truly love to have you over here. How is everyone doing today? As you can hear, I am doing okay, but my voice is not. I spoke to you in the last video that I was coming down with a little something. I felt a little tickle in my throat. And yes, indeed, I have a little bit of a cold. I think it's like an end of summer sort of sniffles here. Let's go ahead and count the cash that we're working with today. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. We have $50 that we're working with today to go over and save with our tiny savings challenges here. And I like to read this from time to time. Whoever gathers money little by little makes it grow. Proverbs 13:11. All right, let's go ahead and get into this binder while I chat with you all a bit. You know that I really enjoyed doing these tiny videos. I really started my channel a few years back now. It's so odd to say that, a couple years back. And I started off with just little bits of money, less than this, that I would come and stuff challenges that were less than $100 in this binder. Now, I know that things have changed over the years, and people consider tiny challenges to be those little micro minis for amounts smaller than $50 or less. But when it first started off, it just really started off as challenges that were less than $100. And that's what people considered mini challenges. And that's what this binder was based on, challenges that were under $100 and using small amounts of money to make to save. You know, we were just at the beginning, I was just using whatever I had, whatever I could scrounge up in, you know, from getting out of the sofa cushions or from selling our children's clothes at consignment shops, you know, their old clothing at consignment shops and whatnot, is what I would use to stuff with this binder. So we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, $21 in this envelope. With this challenge that you can find as a digital download in my shop. And it just, that's how it started off. And it was so great because the small amounts, even though it took a little bit of time to save them up, the little amounts added up, and we were able to save quite a bit over the course of those few years. And we were able to transform our finances with a little bit at a time. And that's the goal. That's why I keep this Tiny Tuesday series going, is because I want to just inspire us all that if you don't have a lot of money, all you need is just a little bit consistently over time, and you can make progress on your goals. All right, this savings challenge is from Sean over at A to Z Budgets, and we're going to roll to see what we're going to put in here. Okay, so we have 3 and 1, so we'll put in 3 and 1, and let's roll again, and 5. Okay, I don't know if you all can see that. Can you see that? It's kind of light. Let me go over it with a darker color. All right, hopefully you can see that a little bit better. So we have $9 that's going in here. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And let's see. All right, so we have 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. $52 that we have saved with this challenge so far. So that is great. All right, and then we have this savings challenge here, this cute little ladybug from Budget for Success Onyx. And let's see, let's do a couple of these. So we'll do 1, 2, and 3 to finish off this row. So it's 3 and 3 is $6 that we're putting in here, 5 and 6. And let's see. In this challenge, we have $5, $10, $11, $12, $13, $14, and $15 in here so far. And this is going to save us $30 when it is complete. All right, you guys, I have some news that I have to share with you. And I like to share, you know, life-changing news here on the Tiny videos, just because I know that the people who actually watch these videos, they either come here for the tiny cash stuffing, or they come because, you know, they want to know what's going on, and they like to watch all of the videos, right? I'm nervously wiping off the dice here. Okay. This is from Valerie over at Cash Budget Retiree. So while I was away with, you know, handling all of the affairs with my family, regarding my brother, and we had his service and all of that. When I returned briefly, I got a phone call from my supervisor to let me know that they were moving operations from my department's operations to Mexico, and that they had to let me go. So I am no longer employed with my company, and I you know, this has just been a whirlwind of a summer, you guys. While I had an idea that it was on the horizon, they had me training and putting together some procedural manuals and some SOPs and stuff like that to make the transition happen. I did not anticipate it happening this quickly. So it kind of took me for a bit of a loop, I will say, especially considering the fact that we are still trying to save. We were using the side hustle money to save for my mom's trip, which we still will do, because thankfully our primary bills were supported by my husband, and we were using the income from my job, we were using to help supplement in those areas where we just needed a little extra cushion. So the Lord is faithful, and I know that all things will work out as they should. And I truly just trust and believe that He's going to work all things out. So we have 5, 10, 11, 12, and 13. $13 in this challenge so far. And so I just wanted to share that with you all, that the cash stuffings may look a little bit different going forward, just because we don't have as much money to put towards saving as we typically would have, but we'll make the adjustment where necessary. Okay, so that is 1, and let's see, we were working. Oh wait, so we can finish off this one up here. So that is 1 and 5. This tic-tac-toe board is from the Still Trying Mama Joe. And let's see, she gifted this to me, so feel free to show her some love on her Etsy. So we have 5 and 3 is 8, so $9 is going into here. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, so I mean, so yes, so it is indeed unexpected. And we just have to make the adjustment and try to make it work as best we can. We have no other choice, right? So it's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Wow, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. $55 in this challenge so far. That is pretty amazing. All right. And this last challenge is from Lisa over at Lisa Grateful Me, and it is usually a catch-all. So let's see how much money we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have $12 remaining. Let's come back to Lisa's if we can, and maybe, let's see. Let's roll a bit more on this one. So we have 4, and 6. So we have, oh, I forgot, I need to grab that darker marker. All right, so we have 4 and 6. So that is $10 that's going in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we don't need to count this up again. We'll count it up again next time. And we are making good progress with this challenge here. All right, and for the remaining $2, we will put in Lisa's challenge in the back. And if you hear that sound in the background, that's just my children waking up and they're in the bathroom getting themselves together, running water, brushing teeth, all the things. All right, so the last $2 is going in here. All right, and you know that saying, when it rains, it pours. But the good thing about the rain is that it brings rainbows, right? And eventually the storm passes and we get to see God's beautiful rainbows. So we have $5, $10, $11, and $12 in this challenge so far. So that is my update with what's going on with me and my family. And I am we're here, we're hanging on, we don't have a plan just yet. I have to navigate the whole unemployment thing. You know, we have to sort that whole thing out, figure out how to. But once we get it going, I'm sure it'll be, you know, a supplement to my husband's income, and everything will work out fine. I truly believe that. Thank you all so very much for being here, for hanging out with me today, for your support, for watching the ads on my channel. And, you know, as the ads play, you watch the ads. It helps with the revenue and that sort of thing. And purchasing items from my shop, I truly appreciate it. And even to those who my silent viewers, I appreciate you being here. You may not comment, but I know that you are here, and I appreciate you. And I just wanted to let you know that. And thank you for those who came over from other channels, from those my budgeting buddies who shouted me out. I appreciate you stopping by as well. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button if you like this sort of content. I appreciate you. And you guys, remember that tiny amounts grow to big savings. So keep saving. And until next time, bye. I know that was quite painful. Grateful, yeah, I'm grateful.